The Asian American community is one of the most diverse in the country. In 2023, there were nearly 25 million Asian Americans in the United States, making up about 7% of the population. And that number is up, with Asians being the fastest growing racial and ethnic demographic in the country. But within that, the histories, the lives, the cultures, they stretch across generations and across borders. This is What We Brought, a limited series from Illinois Public Media about the Asian American experience in Central Illinois, told through stories of resilience, adaptation, and identity. I'm your host, Nidhi Shastri. In this series, we're diving into the stories about what we carry with us, whether it's memories, food, language, or even the echoes of trauma. You'll hear from Asian American voices of at least 7 different cultures and diasporas, each now calling Central Illinois their home. They'll share their stories, the journeys they took, the things they left behind, and, of course, what they brought with them. In today's episode, we're meeting the owners and chefs behind Bombay Market. One key trait of many Asian businesses is that the aisles are packed to the brim, and Bombay Market is no exception. Walking in, you're hit with the scent of jasmine incense and fresh samosas wafting up and down the different aisles. When I first visited the store, I strolled in the automatic sliding doors, mic in hand, headphones on, ready to record. I was greeted warmly by the store owner, Sailesh Patel, who was manning the checkout area.
Hi, કેમ છો? Nidhi.
ખબર પડી ગઈ.
ખબર પડી ગઈ?
આ માઈક લઈને ઢોકળે.
હા, I know.
ચા પી તારા? અને આ મૂકી દે બધા ભૂંગળા અંદર. ચા પી લે પહેલા.
Before I even introduced myself, in proper South Asian fashion, he told me warmly in our shared language of Gujarati to put down all my heavy equipment, pause the interview, and before all else, to have a fresh cup of cha, our native word for tea.
From the beginning, everybody called me Papu. So for the kids, I'm Papu uncle. For the town, I'm Papu bhai or Papu.
This is Sailesh Kumar Patel, or as the neighborhood calls him, Papu uncle. In Indian culture, as with many other Asian cultures, uncle is a title of respect, especially for elders, and it's not just limited to family. Papu uncle first took over Bombay Market in 2016 after moving to Champaign-Urbana with his kids, who started studying at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. He's an immigrant
From Gujarat, Surat, in India. We came here in this country in 2016. My kids got the admission. So we came to the town to drop my son. After dropping, we went to the Bombay Market, which is owned by previous owner. And it was on Bradley and Matty's corner. So we went there and we noticed that they told us that they want to sell the store. So next weekend when we came to drop my daughter, we just bought the store, thinking of stay there 3-4 years, and then when we go, whenever the kids go, we go. But now they're both gone, we are here.
And so how long was the time between they told you they were going to sell the store and you bought it?
So there within 1 week.
Wow.
Because I seen not much inventory in that store, and at that time we thought instead of doing job or working somewhere, we can do this way, like we buy the store, stay with the kids. But then we end up here and kids gone.
Back in India, Papu uncle actually had a specialized profession in medicine, but like many Asian immigrants, his degrees and training were deemed invalid in the United States, which meant that if he wanted to stay, he needed to pivot.
Actually, I'm a pharmacist. I used to own 3 medical store over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Actually, when I come back, I realized that my pharmacy certificate is not valid here. I have to study 4 more years at this age. I don't want to study. Plus, Any kind of business is good because I was involved in my pharmacy at the age of 20 in India. So I was doing the business over there.
Before purchasing Bombay Market, he first came to the United States on a visa and worked at a grocery store chain in Bloomington, Illinois. His wife had taken up a job at their local TJ Maxx, and while his kid's admission to University of Illinois was the thing that initially brought him to Champaign, it was actually his daughter's advising and his empathy for homesick college students that kept him here long term.
So we both basically working, right? We have a job. So instead of doing job, we thought, let's buy this business. Not much inventory, business was not doing good at that time when we bought. So that's how we just decided, let's buy. And my wife also tell me, yeah, let's buy that. So we just basically want to stay with the kids in the town.
Yeah. Why do you want to stay with the kids?
It's like that when you come from India, it's always like that. Some kind of attack, let's take care of the kids, something like that. But that doesn't work. So kids want to live their own life. So we did that also. Even though we live in our town, my daughter was living in an apartment here in campus. My son decided to stay at home. Otherwise, we are good.
Do you miss India? Are there things about India that you miss, or do you go back a lot?
Of course we miss because whole my life up to 48 years in India. So yeah, we visit to India. Yeah.
Are there a lot of Indian students here and a lot of Indian people, and do you connect with them a lot?
I connect with them a lot because my daughter told us while she living in the apartment, when she decided to live in the apartment, we told her that no help from home, you have to do by yourself, no laundry, no food, no help from home. So she started living by herself over there, and then she told me what kind of difficulties Indian students has. So, and she always told me that that's only my dream, Dad, if you can open any kind of kitchen, food facility, and move your store nearby the campus, it's so easy for them. So meanwhile, she forced me and she started me pick up and drop. So I used to do, when we have the store far away from the university, I used to do the free pick up and drop to the student. So we pick up basically from their home to the store and then drop it to their home. I used to do that like a weekend, almost from morning to night. I keep doing that whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Plus we offer a ride at that time during the weekdays also.
Oh, wow. And what are some of the struggles that Indian students face that your daughter told you?
So basically this is the main thing, like we don't have any kind of chaat or any kind of fast food and whatever the restaurant we have in our town. We have very good restaurant, Indian restaurant also in our town, but it literally pricey for them. So what we did when we opened this, we keep the student in our mind, and what is our menu and price, that is almost like most of the Punjabi food and every item is 50%, around 50% less than anywhere else in United States. So that's what we did for the student. Another word, I fulfill my daughter's dream.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Do you think food helps with missing home for you? Like a good cup of cha or like a good, kachori or samosa. Does that make you feel like you miss home less? And do you think that happens for the students too?
So that's what now I realize, because the tea is the most first thing what we think in our mind instead of selling. Because whenever I pick up and drop the kids, they always tell, "Acha chai nahi mila, that we didn't get the tea, we didn't get time to make a tea. So uncle, we miss the tea." So we decided to keep a free tea for everybody, and we encourage the student also. We tell everybody in the town people also that you don't need to buy anything, just come for the tea and enjoy the tea. So people come. Right now also you can see they have tea. Each and everybody who walk here, lots of students, they come for the tea only. While they're studying, when they feel to drink tea, they just come here, drink tea and go.
Hanging right next to us was a poster that read, "Chai bina chen kahan."
I think there's a poster here. Chai bina chen kahan.
Chai bina
Tamako?
chain kya rahe, हाँ? So we cannot get the chain without tea.
અને ચેનનું મતલબ
Peace.
which translates to, without chai, there's no peace. Peace, be it through chai or conversation or community, is another tenet of Papu Uncle's philosophy. To him, Bombay Market is a place to bring our communities together. The subcontinent of South Asia spans several unique countries, religions, and languages, which vary not only by nationality, but even by state and region. And this is something Papu Uncle sees as a strength. It's why he offers free, high-quality tea to all visitors, regardless of if you buy something. He also offers a spot for us to share our unique traditions and find an affordable and unique flavor of home.
This is the store for each and every community. So I am Hindu, but I believe in all religion. So that's why we have the clock in the front that has all religion symbol, different clock on that. Plus, I respect all religions, so we have each and every community supply here in our store. Like you can get it from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, from India, like whatever people demand or ask, I'll go and find it and get it in my store. So they can have whatever they want, because food is the thing that, oh, I want to eat that, so he has to eat that. Whatever we have in the store, all kind of spices, dals, then all frozen items, ice cream, cakes with no eggs. So without egg, it's hard to find the cakes, and lots of our people, they don't eat eggs. So we have that cakes from India and ice cream and all other frozen items. We have the Congolese stuff, the African products also. African community also support me a lot. So we have lots of Congolese customer, then we have Jamaican customer. So yeah, we have a lot of different country customer. So that's how it work.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And you sell halal too, right?
Yes, so that's another difficulty in the town what I was facing when I have that rental property, the store over there, because I have to people order meat to me, halal meat, and it's hard to get the halal meat in our town. So every Thursday I bring the meat from them, from Devon Street, and basically I try to fill up the gap what we don't have in our town. So I fill up the gap with the Mama's Kitchen for the kids and for our town, like fast food and Punjabis. We have our own tandoor here and Chinese. So what we made, it's pure Indian taste, our country's taste here.
Wow. And Devon is all the way in Chicago, right?
Yes, so I used to get the meat from there. People order that because they cannot drive one or two items, so they don't want to drive. So I drove there and bring for them, because since I moved to this town, I do not know anybody. Now whole town is my family. We feel like, we and Asmita both feel like whole town people are our family.
Vasudeva Kutumbakam, right?
Yes, that's right.
That's great.
Vasudeva Kutumbakam is a Sanskrit phrase meaning the world is one family. Along with the world as his family, Papu Uncle also has his brother, who we call Mama, which means uncle in Gujarati, working with him at the store. He's actually the chef who's behind all the delicious food, be it flavorful street foods known as chaat or complicated dishes from different parts of South Asia. Mama is always up for the challenge of cultivating a taste that can take someone back home with just a bite. And while mixing a big vat of chana, a staple South Asian dish of chickpeas, Mama shared with me a little bit about his process, how long he's been in Champaign, how he makes the food, and why he's decided to stay.
We live in Champaign almost 12 years, and we do a lot of things for kids. Then Papu Bhai, he tried to open the new store, and we decided to make one kitchen inside. And we try to provide all kids nice, healthy, good home style food, and like price wise comfortable for kids and everything. So main thing, we try to help kids, because we realize like money, not important money, but one side money and second side we need to do something for our community. That's the main goal.
અને તમે ક્યાંથી છો?
I am from USA, but in India, Gujarat, Kadikalol, Jasalpur ગામ.
અને ગુજરાતનું યાદ આવે છે બહુ કે અહીંયા ગમે છે બહુ?
અહીંયા જ અમે ચેમ્પિયનની જ અંદર મિની ગુજરાત બનાવી દીધું છે.
ઓ એવું?
યા એટલે અમે અહીંયા ગરબા કરીએ, ઉત્તરાયણ કરીએ, બધા ફંક્શન આપણા રિલિજિયનના જે આવતા હોય, દિવાળી, હોળી, બધું જ અહીંયા સેલિબ્રેશન કરીએ છીએ. એટલે ગુજરાતની યાદ ના આવે એના માટે આટલું કરીએ છીએ.
I'll jump in here to translate. What Mama just told me is that his mission is to help kids and to affordably feed the community high-quality Indian food. He shared that he's from a village in Gujarat, which, when I asked if he misses it, he replied by saying, "We found a way to make a little Gujarat right here in Champaign." He shared that even traditional Gujarati folk dance called Garba and Uttarayan, a Gujarati kite-flying festival, can be found being celebrated in pockets of Champaign, which he says is done in an effort to quell any homesickness people might feel. When I asked him how he's able to make cuisine from all across India with so many various flavors and cooking styles, he simply explained it can be attributed to God's gift and love from the community.
અને તમે આ બધું ખાવાનું બનાવો છો એટલે how do you know all the recipes? બધા પંજાબી, ગુજરાતી, જુદા જુદા કેવી રીતે ખબર પડે કે શું કેવી રીતે?
That's a God gift, and like we try to experiment first, and then day by day, out good. Just enjoying to making good food. People appreciate a lot. That's why main thing, like people love, because we live in this town almost 12 years, so everybody knows us. So, and Mr. Boss Papu Bhai helped too much, so it's pretty good.
Both Mama, the chef of Mama's Kitchen, and Pappu Uncle have a mission and a dedication to affordably feed the community. This culture of inclusivity, community, and the desire to give back is something they've carried and brought all the way from India. They remind us that sometimes more than the physical and the material, what we carry the most is our memories and tastes of childhood, and that drives them to feed and share with their community in a way that undeniably makes the whole world feel a little bit more like family. Bombay Market can be found at 105 North 2nd Street in Champaign, Illinois. They offer free chai to anyone who comes in without purchase. You can also find South Asian, Arab, and African cultural staples. They're open 7 days a week. Thanks for listening to What We Brought, a limited series from Illinois Public Media. I'm Neeli Shastri. Our producers are myself, Ariel Ravanay, and Kulsum Khan. This podcast's editor is Arjun Tukkar. Reginald Hardwick is Illinois Public Media's news director. Our cover art was designed by me, Neeli Shastri, with help from Troy McDonald and Kulsum Khan. Distribution assistance also comes from Troy McDonald. You'll find this episode and more online at will.illinois.edu or wherever you get your podcasts.